Cooling solutions such as cool roofs are needed because we know that climate change is causing more severe and more frequent extreme heat events leading to heat waves. Now, heat waves are simply not a public inconvenience, they endanger public health. And the low income populations, infants, women, elderly are particularly exposed to indoor heat, which leads to a challenge in their and affects their health, their learning capabilities, and leads to respiratory issues. Solutions such as cool roofs are often termed as no regret solutions because not only they help the communities to cope with extreme heat, but they also help when implemented at scale to combat and reduce the urban heat island effects of urbanization. So cool roof is basically a roof that has a material which has high reflectivity and high emissivity. Now, when you convert this roof to a cool roof, that helps to reflect sunlight, the inflicted sunlight that falls on the roof, back into the atmosphere. So that's essentially what a cool roof does, because of which there's a lesser heat retention in the buildings. The initial cost of cool roofs are very comparable to traditional materials for roofing that are used. Some of them being a little bit more expensive, such as cool tiles are typically more expensive than cool coatings. And cool coatings need to be reapplied every 4 or 5 years, but they do improve the longevity of the roof beneath. Reduce maintenance and expenses related to those, coupled with even reduction to the extent of 20% of air conditioning cost in air-conditioned buildings, makes cool roof a very cost-effective solution in the long run. There are 3 types. One is a coated roof, which essentially consists of coating the roof with a material or a paint which has high reflectivity, which we often call as cool paints. Second category is of membranes. This essentially consists of prefabricated sheets and membranes that are placed over top of a roof that again has high reflectivity. And the third category is of cool tiles, which essentially includes tiles which are China mosaic tiles with high albedos, which again reflect far more than a traditional roof. The state government of Telangana released a statewide cool roof policy in the month of April this year. Now, this policy really is one of the first of its kind in India and perhaps globally. It looks at a very target-based approach to implement nearly 300 square kilometers of roof area as cool roofs by the year 2028. It is looking at providing access of these cooling solutions. Its mission and vision is to provide access to these cooling solutions, as well as create an ecosystem of suppliers, of certifications, of rating mechanisms to provide an effective model to implement such a technology at a statewide level.